Okay, so if you can sit with your feet hip width apart and into parallel, and I'd like you to just start off this morning by reaching forward and dropping your head down towards your knees. So just allow the back to relax as much as you can, allow the back of the neck to lengthen. And I want you to focus onto your deep breathing. So you're breathing in wide and full to the side of the ribs. And breathing everything out. As you breathe out, allow the body to relax a little bit more. And as you breathe in, feel the expansion of the back, the ribs and the chest. And get the feedback from your thighs. Okay, last time, breathing in. As you breathe out, tuck the tailbone and let's bring the spine up nice and tall and visualize lengthening into the crown of the head and up towards the ceiling. I'm going to take the arms up, connect the shoulder blades into the back. When you're ready, tuck the tailbone and just off the sit bones into a small C curve. Pause for the in-breath. Breathe out, leading with the ribs and then sitting tall and lengthening through the crown. Again, on the out breath, let's tuck the tailbone in and just a small distance, warming up that lower spine. Breath in and breathing out, up we come and tall. One last time, off the sit bones, curling the spine. Breath in. And let's come back up. So we're going to be doing lots of curling and up and down today. So we're going to come down to the floor now. And I want that back to be fully mobilised. So we're going to bring the feet in nice and close to the bottom, ready to work on the top part of the spine. So we're going to tip to the north, flatten and come all the way up. Sorry, that midsection of the spine. So holding that raised position, just opening up the front of the thighs, letting those hip flexors relax. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and let's tilt that tailbone and get the stretch and mobility into the mid and lower back. And again, coming up, tilting the spine, and off we go. Trying to keep the balance equal under the feet, and then releasing slowly back down, bone by bone. Again, coming up, and let's bring in some arms so that we just start to get a little bit more work into that top of the thoracic spine. See if you can lengthen further away from your shoulder blades. Get that stretch under the armpits as well. Return the arms. Let's do 2 more of those. So coming all the way up, reaching back, and then lengthening away. So it's almost like you're pulling forward through the front of your knees, and you get that lovely stretch from the bottom of the ribs to the top of the hips. Okay, last time, coming up, reaching back with the arms. Let's leave the arms there this time, and stretch and release back down, coming through to neutral. Take the arms out to shoulder height, bring your feet and knees together. Just warming up the sideline of the body, so coming over to the right, looking to the left with the head. Breath in and pulling back. So nice and gentle first thing, just releasing any tension and tightness you might have. So at your own pace, just initiating the movement, using that core. And again. Let's go 1 more to each side. And last time, over to the left. Coming back to the center. And we're going to just stretch both the legs away. Take the arms back behind the head. And we're going to curl up through the spine and take it all the way over to the toes. So reaching the arms forward first, following with the head, coming up. And we're going to stretch over the feet. So when you're there, I'd like you to flex the feet up towards you, point them away, and then flex them again, and ready to curl back down. Take the arms behind, lengthen, and reach forward. Follow with the head, and flex the feet as you reach over. Point the feet, flex the feet, and up and down once again. Off we go, controlling the movement. And coming up through the spine, and reach. Point and flex. And last time, releasing down, slowly coming back up, and point and flex. Good, and coming back up into a seated position. Okay, so we're going to take the legs a little bit wider. It's okay. Oh, it's a dog. All I could see was a dog. Sorry, is that you, Fleur? That's all right. I thought, my goodness, what part of the body is that? Okay, open the arms for me, please. So we're going to do a little bit of a different version of the saw today. So we're going to start off by reaching the arms forward and stretching down between the feet. Now I'd like you to have pointed feet if possible, please. You're going to reach your left arm and follow the movement with your head and come up to a raised position. Okay, so it's a little bit like when we do our lift. And then you're going to come forward and bring the head back down. Stretch forward, relax the tension in the shoulders, then bring the right arm up and rotate with the movement. Come back and stretch down between the feet. Okay, so just go as far as you feel comfortable to go, switching each time to the opposite side. And hopefully as you warm up, you will start to get a little bit more range and stretch back down. Let's do one more to each side, opening to the left, dropping at shoulder height, then reaching forward and bringing it back down. So it's a little bit like front crawl, and coming up and reaching back down. Okay, this time we're going to open up to the left, come up to that mid position. I want you to rotate a bit more so that you know now come to the outside of your foot, then bring the left arm forward and stretch down to that side. Open back up to the centre, full rotation into your saw, then bring the right arm forward. So both arms are down to the right side of your leg. Coming up, full rotation, reach towards the opposite foot, circle down and hold. Coming back up, last time, reaching forward, circle down and hold, and then coming back up. Returning to the centre, we're going to bring the legs together and lower back down to the floor once again, please. Okay, so bending your knees for me. I'd like you to reach both arms up towards the ceiling, and you're going to start off with your knee fold, so we're working on that lower core strength. Breathing out strong centre, right leg comes up, and we're going to switch the legs to start with. So switch, and switch, switch, switch. 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up, second leg up to join. We're going to slowly lower both feet to the floor. Touch and up. Touch and up. Touch and up. 2 more. Touch and up. Really using that core. Touch and up. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a combination with the opposite arm and leg, but combine it with the speed of your single leg stretch. So you're going to reach right arm, left leg away, and change, and change, and change. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that leg up. Now I want you to curl up for me, please. And for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, knees in, quick squeeze, roll the spine out. Okay, well done. I'd like you to place both feet down, but then we're going to take the right leg up towards the ceiling, please. So, if you need a little bit of extra support, bring your legs together, but if you can manage it, hip width apart, please. Both arms reaching back up. I'd like you to take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to bring your chin into your chest and reach to the ceiling. And then you're going to lengthen back down. You're going to reach the arms forward, chin to chest, lift, and back down. We're going to do one more. So we're going to reach the arms forward, bring and lengthen the back of the neck. Reach, now hold the leg. Give it a little squeeze, so lengthening the back of the hamstrings. Reach your left leg away, and we're going to change for 3. 1, 2, 3. So you've got the opposite leg now. Bend your right knee, place your right foot to the floor, take the arms back. So you need to lower the legs slightly so you're not losing your neutral. Breathe in, reach the arms forward, lengthen the back of the neck, reach, and down. So it's really strong. Work into those upper abdominals. Okay, we're going to come up and we're going to hold this time. So reach, take the leg, straighten the right leg, change for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Bend the left leg, place the foot flat. Let the right leg go slightly further away from the midline. When you're ready, breath in and breathe out. Reach and down. Arms forward, reach and down. Last time, reach up, hold the leg, pull it in, straighten the left leg, change for 3. 1, 2, 3, hold it there, bend the right leg, place the foot, lower and lengthen the arms. Ready for the last time, reach forward and curl. 1, reach forward, curl. 2, last time, reach forward and curl. 3, hold it there, stretch the right leg, and 1, 2, 3. Now I want you to lengthen that left leg down straight this time so that the left thigh is really open, and you're going to lower your head back to the floor. Take your arms both up towards the ceiling. So we're going to go into our leg circles. Now I want your circle to stay within the box that your arms are creating, so it's small. So little circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change that position. And 1. Use that core. 2. Really feel it working now. 3, 4. Don't let it get too big. 5. Bend the knee in. Give it a squeeze. Let's open up those hips. So grab hold of the ankle. Pull it in towards the groin. Let the leg open to the side. So just taking a moment. Okay, coming back. Keep hold of the leg with the left hand. Reach your right arm out. Pull it across and just get a little bit of rotation into the spine. Okay, let's come back, switching the legs over. So we slide the right leg away, we bring the left leg up and straighten it as tall as you can. If that can be directly up to the ceiling, that would be great. Okay, so let's straighten those arms, create your box, little circle. 1, 2. Let's see if we can straighten that knee as much as we can. 3, 4. So your hips shouldn't be rolling. 5. Change direction. 1, 2. That looks good. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Well done. Hold it there. Bend the knee. Give it a squeeze. Grab hold of the ankle. Drop the hip. Get the stretch into the thigh. Couple of nice deep breaths, relaxing the body. Bring the knee into the chest. Holding with the right arm. Let's draw it across and get that rotation. Okay, coming back to the center once again. So we're returning a little bit to a similar exercise to what we've already started, but making it a little bit harder this time. So we're going to keep the left leg bent, foot on the floor, slide the right leg away, taking the arms behind, so we're coming back into our curl up now. It's had a chance to recover. We're going to breathe in, reach the arms forward, lengthen the back of the head. Look down to your right leg so it's nice and long on the floor. Lift it up and see if you can come up. Yeah, bit of a challenge. Slide those hands a little bit further down the leg. Feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring. Hold it there. Now we're going to let go of the leg. Reach. And then slowly come back down. Change the legs. So the left leg slides away. We're going to reach the arms forward. Lengthen the back of the neck. Look down to that left leg. Now this is the tricky bit. So we're going to lift the body as we lift the leg. So it's like half a V-sit. So when you're ready, we go, and find it much harder on that side than on the other side. Okay, see if you can come up. Now shuffle those hands down a little bit if you can. Make sure your right leg is bent so it's there to support you. That's it, Len, well done. Hold it there. Now let's see if you can take your hands up. Keep the legs still. Now curl the spine, lower back down as the leg lowers to the floor. So this is all preparation for your teaser exercise, which is a nice tricky one. Slide the right leg away. Okay, so keeping the front of that right thigh nice and open. Breathe in, reach the arms forward, lengthen the back of the head. Look for the foot and lift as you reach up. So I can do it on my right side, but I can't do it on my left. So you might find you also have a better or worse side. Hold it there. Now let's see if we can take the arms off. Hold the leg high and then slowly lengthen both points away to hit the floor at the same time. Last time on the left leg. So when you're ready, we're going to reach the arm forward. Curl the body. Look for the leg. Oh, better that time. Lift up. Good. Well done, everyone. You're looking really good. You got it. And arms up. Hold it there. And lengthen away. Well done. Good work. Okay, so bringing the arms to the side of the body now, please. You should still have your right leg bent, your left leg extended. I'd like you to lift your left leg up towards the air. Okay, so we are going to lift the right leg and then pop it back down. So using your core, breathe out, lift and place back down. And I want you to just slightly tuck your tailbone. So use your core to tuck the tailbone and put it back down. Okay, tuck the tailbone and put it back down. Now let's see if we can go a little bit further so the bottom starts to peel off the mat. So on the out breath, tuck and slow back down. Okay, tuck and slow back down. One more. Tuck and slow back down. Let's change the legs over. Deep breath in and breathe out. Tuck and down. So start with a smaller lift. And then as you get a little bit more confident, you can start increasing. And again, you might find one side is much stronger than the other. Good. One more. Tuck and slow back down. Now, if you're feeling confident, you can try both legs. So we're going to raise both the legs up and we're going to try to tuck and slow back down. Use the momentum of the legs, tuck and slow back down. We're going to do two more. Tuck and slow back down. Last one. Tuck and slow back down. Bring your knees in. Let's roll out that spine. Keep hold of your shins, rolling up into a seated position. Let's see if you can keep that balance point. And we're going to just roll it out. When you're ready, tuck your head. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, last one, and 4. Lovely work. Let's place those feet down, turn straight over onto your belly for me, lowering the head down towards the floor. Okay, so we're going to start with our straight dart, just to give our back a little bit of rest, or our stomach a little bit of rest. Take a deep breath in, breathing out, hands reach down, head and chest raise. Hold the position and release back down. Again, hands reach, head and chest raise, and release. Last time, hands reach, head and chest raise, and release. Now we're going to bring the hands up, reaching the left arm just above shoulder height, right hand into the chest. We're going to go into our little scorpion just to get a bit of rotation back into the spine. So we're going to lift the right leg and rotate and touch, and then come back to the center and stretch it away. Bring it into the bottom, rotate and touch, then back and stretch it away. We're going to do it 2 more times on this side. Touch, come back to the center, stretch it away. Last time, bend, rotate, touch, and back, stretch it away. Let's change the arms. So the left arm is into the chest, the right arm is just above shoulder height. Try to relax that shoulder if you can. Okay, the left foot comes into the bottom, you rotate, see if you can touch the foot, come back, stretch the leg away, bring it into the bottom, rotating, touch, back, and bring it away. So if you want to adjust the arm, you can do touch and bring it away. Okay, last time, bend in, rotate and touch, and back, lengthen away. Bringing the hands in towards the forehead, let's widen those knees out. We're coming into our cockroach exercise, so making sure that those hips are nicely turned out. Bring the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the crown. When you're ready, on the out breath, squeeze the glutes and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Good, keep it going. And 4. And 5. Those of you that want more challenge, up, stretch, back, lower. Up, stretch, back, lower. Good. Up, stretch, back, lower. Last time. Reach, back, lower, stretch away. We're coming up onto all fours. If you need to have a quick stretch, do. And then straight into your 4-point kneeling position, please. Okay. So from that raised position, I want you to make sure your hands are fully spread out. The shoulders are connected away from the back. We're going to push up into our pussycat.
Then I'd like you to tuck your toes, please. Keep that pussycat shape and lift the knees just up off the floor. Hold the position there, really feeling that extension, lengthen the front of the thigh. Then you're going to reach your left leg back, your right leg back, and come into your plank, lengthening into the crown, connecting those shoulders down into the back. Well done. Holding for a moment. Bring the knees back in, lower, and let's reverse into cow. So, from your neutral spine, coming up into pussycat, hold that arch shape, tuck the toes, lift the knees, connect the shoulders, left leg back, right leg back. Now lengthen through the crown, holding that plank. Good. Bring your left leg in, right leg in, lower the knees, untuck the toes, and reverse into cow. Okay, a little bit more in the sequence this time. So pushing up into pussycat, arch the spine, keep the arch, tuck the toes, float the knees, keep those shoulders pulling down, reach the left leg out, the right leg out, into your plank hold. Now let's see if you want to dip your hips slightly into your cow position here. Lift back up into your plank, left leg in, right leg in, pop the knees down, untuck the toes, into cow again. Okay, let's have a little rest down towards our heels, reach our hands round, and you can just give a little bit of life back into those hands. Give them a little squeeze. Rolling the spine out if you need to. Okay, so we're going to come into a little bit of leg work now. So you have a choice for this. You can either do it in full plank position or you can do it in a long kneeled position. So it's like your plank but your knees have come down to the floor. Completely up to you what you decide to do. But if you're in your plank, make sure that your body weight is correctly positioned over your arms. Just a tiny bit of softness in the knee. Okay, you're going to bring your right leg in, open it out to the side, reach, back, down. Left leg in, out to the side, reach it to the side, back in, and down. Right leg comes into the chest, open it out to the right, reach the right, back, and down. Good. Left leg in, open, reach, back, and down. One more to each side. In, open, reach, back, down. In, open, reach, back, down. Bend the knees and bring yourself down onto your forearms. Okay, so taking the pressure off the wrists. When you're ready, you're going to lift that right leg and stretch it out for me, please. Leg goes up to the ceiling and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep it high on 8. Now you're going to bring it over and touch to the left, up and over, touch to the right. So it's making a rainbow shape. And touch. Out and touch. Out and touch. So it's really lovely on the hips, but it's also targeting all of those smaller muscles. Next time it comes out to the right side, I'd like you to leave it there for me, please. And you're going to raise back up onto your arms and just push the weight backwards towards your heel. Have a little stretch into that inner thigh. Relax your wrists while you're there. Good, coming up. Now, you're going to bend the knee in, drop back down onto your forearms and stretch it up into your donkey kick. 2. So make sure you've got that turn out at the hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, last time, and 8, and you can lower it down, and let's take the squeeze down towards the heels. Okay, coming back up, ready to tackle that other side. So onto your forearms, I like to just clasp my hands. So we're going to take the left leg out behind us, lift it up and down. So just be careful you're not dipping your back as the leg gets to the top of the range. 4, 5, use that core. 6, 7, take it high on 8 and into rainbows. Touch, up and over. Touch and over. Touch and over. 2 more. Next time it comes out to the left, I'd like to leave the foot down. Make sure the foot's facing forward. Come back and sit down towards your heels. Feel the stretch. Come back up onto your forearms. Bending the foot into the bottom, keeping the turn out at the hip, into your donkey kicks. And 2. So you should really be feeling this in the opposing hip as it stabilizes the work. 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. Bring it in, have a stretch down. Well done, everyone. Nice deep breath and curve the spine. Let's bring the arms up, look to the ceiling, and then lower the arms as the head comes into neutral. Okay, stretching out those glute muscles. So onto your bottoms, please. So let's stretch out the left leg, bring the right leg in nice and tight. I'm going to cross the legs over and have a little squeeze. Let's add a bit of rotation in so the hand comes behind, looking over the shoulder. Returning back to the centre. We're going to keep this leg, but we're going to slide it down to the inside of the left calf muscle. And I'd like you to just let that right knee drop out as much as it possibly can. I'm going to reach the arms up nice and tall. Take a deep breath and fold forward. Okay, holding the foot if you can, if not to where you can reach. Right hand to the outside of the ankle and sliding the arm round, looking behind to the left side. Get that rotation through the spine. And then returning back to the centre. Drop the head. Deep breath in. And breathing out to one curl. Let's change those legs over. So the left leg comes in, crosses over, and we wrap the arm. Let's sit tall. Let it settle for a moment. And then we rotate and look over the shoulder again. Okay, returning back to the centre, keeping hold of the left leg but sliding to the right calf muscle. Sitting up tall, hips are square, and we're stretching out, reaching forward and down. Clasp the foot if you can, if not to where you're comfortable. Let that left hip continue to open. Okay, we're removing the hand, so the left hand to the outside of the right leg,
Rotate the body and looking down towards the right hand. Okay, let's come back to the center. Just allow the spine to settle. And we're uncurling the spine, shoulders and head. Well done everyone. I'd like you to turn back onto your hands and knees for me, please. We're going to tuck the toes underneath and push up into downward dog. So when you're ready, breath in, breathing out, strong center, tailbone goes up, dropping the head in between, and we're going to just walk out those legs, lengthening out the calf muscles and any tension left in the hamstrings. Okay, raising up onto both toes, let's walk those hands back. If you can, keep the legs straight. If you need to soften those knees, then please do. Nice deep breath in and a strong center to uncurl the spine, shoulders and head. So just make sure you've got your balance, please. Make sure the bloods come back up to the head. And then I'd like you to move into the center of your mat, please. So we're going to try to work on a little bit of balance now, okay? I'd like you to take one leg in front of the other. I don't mind which one, but just a short distance, so just almost half a foot between the two legs. Make sure that you've got your gait correct, so you're not too wide or too narrow. And what I'd like you to do is to place your hands into your hip creases, and you're going to keep the spine straight as you fold forward at the hips. So just see if you can come to that flat back position, continually feeling the stretch down the back of the leg. Now we're going to reach the hands forward and see if you can reach down to the floor away from the feet, so that as you bring the weight onto the leg that's in front, you'll feel a little bit more balanced. Okay, soften that front leg just fractionally so the knee is not fully extended, and we're going to try to float the left leg up to level with the hip bones. Now if you want the challenge, you're going to see if you can lift the upper body, hold, lower the hands back down, lower the leg back to its start position, bring the head in towards the knee and uncurl the spine, shoulders and head. Well done. Let's change the leg position. So we're going to bring the left leg, mine's left leg in front, right leg behind. Okay, so make sure there's not too much distance between the legs. Breath in, breathe out, fold forward at the hip joints. Holding that position, making sure you've got a nice flat back. And then when you're ready, you're going to reach your arms forward and down. So it's almost like you're going to do a handstand. Feel that massive stretch through the back of the front leg. Take the weight forward onto the arms. Soften your front knee. Float up the right leg so it's level with the hip joints. Now the challenge, if you want it, lifting the arms. Hold that flat back position. Take the arms back down. And we're going to bring the leg down to the floor. Drop the head into the knee. Soften both legs if you need to. And curl the spine, shoulders and head. Well done. I don't know how any of you got on with that, but I hope it was okay. Okay, so final bit of balance. Let's open up those hip flexors. We'll take the right leg behind. Use your left hand as a stop sign. Grab something if you don't feel very stable. Okay, soften your supporting knee. Let's get those hips nice and level. Let's just slow our breathing down. So it's amazing how static hold really increases the heart rate. Good challenge for the body.
Okay, let's change the legs. So make sure that you spread out those toes, right hand in front, and stretching out through the side. Okay, we can lower down from there. We're going to take the legs a little bit wide. Okay, so I'd like you to soften both the knees for me, please. Take the left arm up, stretch it over to the side. Now straighten your legs and see if you can go a bit further. Soften the knees again, come back to the centre, and we're changing, so we're reaching tall, stretching over. Now straighten the legs and see if you can go a bit further. Soften the knees, come back to the centre. We're going to do one more to each side. So over, then straight, and see how that changes the stretch, and you can get a little bit more. Soften, come back. Last time, over towards the left side. Hold it, straighten, get that bit more. Soften, come back, holding that centre position. Drop the head, let's curl forward. Hold that position. So if you've got soft legs still, I want you to try to straighten them and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Keep those knees soft, and let's uncurl from the floor. Taking the arms up to the ceiling, look tall. And you're going to float the arms down, and you are finished. Well done, everyone. Walk those legs back together. Give them a good shake out. You've all done fantastically well. Thank you very much, everyone. So I hope you have a lovely Easter, and I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks' time. And also I would look forward to seeing you. It's Kipper, isn't it? Billy. Billy. Oh, why did I think it was Kipper? He should be called Kipper.
Yeah, I think Pat is called Kipper.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I knew there was a spaniel called Kipper somewhere. Anyway, lovely. Have a great Easter, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Yes. Any luck? Does anybody have it?
I have a Gmail account. I'll send you.
Okay, Elaine, if you can, and then I can test it on you. You can let me know if I can test it on you.
Yeah.
And you can let me know if it works or not.
Will do.
Thank you. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Take care.
Merry Easter, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Right. Oh, still running.